Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Melanie from Orange Umbrella. Today we are going to be going over, oh, and perfect timing, the cutter kicked on too. We are going over the mystery kit today, so stick around and let me show you the format.
I'm put up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down.
Okay, so let me just start this video by saying this is not an actual mystery kit that I'm going to show you. It will be, insert huge keyword here, a mystery kit. But I went ahead and mocked up one of my favorite kits of all time, our Mayflowers kit, so that everybody could see what the sheet structure is going to look like. If you're familiar with my shop, you know what everything looks like, but those that are not, or those that just want to make sure they are ordering the right things in the mystery kit listings, you want to stick around and check this out. So this is going to be the weekly kit. We are going to be offering the mystery kits in the weekly kit, the mini kit, the vertical priorities, A5 Daily Duo, and A5 Plum Daily. If I remember, I will stick chapter notes down in the description box so that you guys can skip ahead to the format that you want to use. Also in the description box, I'm going to put a link that I sent out over all the socials several months ago about seeing what formats you would want for the mystery kit. I chose these because they got the biggest number of responses. But if you have another kit format that we already carry that's a weekly or a daily that you would be interested in seeing in the mystery kits, go check out that survey. It takes you like literally 15 seconds, and leave your comments. And based on how many responses we get and how well received these are, we will add more kits as we go through. So let's talk about the way the ordering system is going to work for the mystery kits. We are going to put them up on a Thursday evening. My goal right now is to get them up, I think it's February 10th will be Thursday. We'll get the listings up on Thursday, and then we will shut the listing down on Sunday. At that point, we're going to start printing and cutting exactly what was ordered. This is nothing that we are going to stock, so it's going to be considered a pre-order basis. You're welcome to order other things along with your mystery kits, but just know that they are not going to ship for about 1 to 1.5 weeks while we get everything cut and packaged up for you. So my battery's going to die. We're going to swap that out, and then we're going to go over all the goodies. Okay, so per usual, we're going to start off with the weekly kit. I'm going to go over each sheet, and I'm going to go over them in order of the drop-down box that is on the website. And I will tell you what the sheet is called, so that way you can make sure that you are ordering the exact sheet that you want. So the first sheet in the drop-down box is going to be your full box option, which is here. So it's 8 full boxes. The second drop down is your half and quarter box sheet. So there's several decorative boxes on there, and then also some solid color ones. The third drop down is your thick washi, which is 2 strips of thick washi. The fourth option is your thin washi, which has 2, 4, 6, 8 strips of varying width. So I'll go ahead and pull these off so you can see. So there's 3 of the thin ones, 2 thick ones, and then another thin one and a medium-sized one. I can get the size dimensions for all these if you want them, and they may even be in our weekly kit listings, but that is what the thin washi looks like. The fifth option is headers. So these are the headers, solid color with text on it. The seventh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth option is our basic labels. So there are 2 different sizes and 5 different colors on these sheets. So that's that. The seventh option is the appointment labels. So there's 5 color options on there. The next one is the glitter headers, which look like this. And the 8th option is the plain half and quarter boxes. So there's 6 quarter boxes and 4 half boxes on that sheet. The next option is your sidebar. Below that, you will find the scalloped labels. So these are 1/4 and 1/2 boxes. So there's 6 1/4 boxes and 4 1/2 box sizes. Below that, you're going to find your scripts option, which is this sheet. Underneath of that is the ombre check boxes. So there's 4 of those, and they have 6 check boxes on it. Okay, and then you get into the date covers. So the date cover, so we're limited on how many characters that we can fit inside of these drop-down boxes. So the first one is called vertical date covers, and these are the ones where the days are all individual. So if you have a 1.5-inch wide column planner, this is a sheet that you want, okay? The next one is called the ECLP hourly date cover, and that is going to work for your Erin Condren hourly planners. The one below that is called the plum strip date cover, and then this is the deluxe washi sheet. So there's 2 thick, 2 more kind of thick ones, and then these 6 are approximate, or these 4 are approximately the same size, and then these bottom ones are thin. Okay, below the deluxe washi is the deco sheet add-on. Not all mystery kits will come with that, it just depends. Like this one is watercolor style flowers, so it doesn't really lean itself well to making into clip art and turning into a deco sheet. So this one does not have it, but if it's available, that will be underneath of your deluxe washi option. Okay, the next option is the ECLP vertical checklist. So this is going to work for most vertical planners that do not have lines in them. The one below that is just called checklist. And the reason it's just called checklist is because it fits a variety of planners and there's just not enough characters in that drop-down box. So this one is going to fit A5 horizontal planners, Erin Condren hourly, and your plum paper vertical columns planners. Okay, the second to the last option in the drop-down box is the Post-it notes. So this is a sheet with 12 Post-it notes, little icons in 3 different colors. And so I think these are just under 1 inch wide. And then the final sheet in your weekly kit option is called mixed labels. So you've got 5 flags, 5 individual checklist boxes. And this one is a little bit light, but these are flags with a colored border. And then these 2 boxes where you can write on these or put a script on top or whatever you want to do with that. Okay, so that takes care of the weekly kit. So next is going to be the mini kit. Now, some of these sheets you've already seen, but I want you to know what's in this exact listing. So in the mini kit listing, our mini kit is 2 pages. They're like sampler sheets. But we also, for ease of ordering, have a lot of the options from the weekly kit inside of this listing, okay? So this is what your first sheet's gonna look like. There are 4 strips of washi, 2 thin and 2 thick, a weekend banner, 4 plain half boxes, some basic labels, appointment labels, and this is pretty light in color, but that is a solid color flag. And you've also got some other little flags, dots, and scripts. So if you want more scripts than this, you'll want to get those from the main kit listing. If you want more washi, that will be in this listing, etc. Okay, so that is sheet 1 in the drop-down menu. The next one is sheet 2. So this is the one that's going to have your full box. There's 4 more washi strips on it, 4 appointment labels, 3 basic labels, and these are the thicker ones. Like when I showed you on our 006 sheet, there were 2 different sizes. These are the ones that are a little bit taller. There are 4 two-tone labels, 3 decorative half boxes, and 4 decorative quarter boxes, along with some itty-bitty little post-it notes and some arrows. Okay, so this is the stuff you've already seen, but just so that you're aware when you're scrolling through the drop boxes, underneath of sheet 1 and 2 is your full box option. Then you've got your half and quarter boxes again. And again, this is not, these aren't going to be different from one listing to another. It's just the things that are commonly ordered together are put in the same listing, so you don't have to switch back and forth between listings. So under the half and quarter boxes, you've got your thick washi, and then your thin washi. I don't know, like did the sun just come out or what, because this got much brighter. There we go. Okay, so then your thin washi. Underneath your thin washi is the 006 sheet, which is your basic labels sheet. So again, that's the one that has the 2 different sizes in 5 different colors. Underneath the basic labels is your appointment labels. Again, 5 different colors on that. Underneath the appointment labels is your scalloped labels. And then here we go with the date covers again. So this is the individual date covers, which is called the vertical date covers inside the listing. Below that is your ECLP hourly date cover. And then underneath of that is called the plum strip date cover. Okay, then we have your checklist again. So don't forget this Erin Condren Life Planner Vertical Checklist is this one. It should work in most vertical planners that do not have lines. And then underneath that is just your plain checklist box, and we call it that because it fits the A5 horizontal, the plum vertical columns, and the Erin Condren hourly. And then finally in that listing is your Post-it notes. Okay, so that takes care of your weekly kit and your mini kit. So the next option we're going to have is the vertical priorities, and this is going to be the same. We got more requests for the 7x9 vertical priorities, but we wanted to keep this as similar to our regular listings as possible, so we are going to offer it in the A5 and 7x9. So the first drop down option in that listing is going to be your A5 boxes, which is your A5 main sheet. The second option is the 7x9 boxes, which I always, when we're doing these videos, I always call them your 7x9 main sheet. And then below that is your A5 labels and your 7x9 labels option. These are individual date covers, okay? Okay, and then under that is the A5 labels option. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 different options for your labels. And this is the 7x9 labels. This one has 3 different options on it. Below that is the 7x9 bottom boxes. They will always be this style, a little Post-it note style. And underneath that is the functional sheet. So it's got scripts, dots, and little flags, and a couple teardrops. Okay, and you've seen this before, but the bottom 2 options in that listing are your thick washi and your thin washi. Okay, next is the A5 Daily Duo. Same format you're used to if you've shopped with us before. So this is going to have all 7 days in date covers and the washies. So what you'll have is a set of 3 washies and then a set of 2 washies. So that one random 7th day that is like side facing, you can use that 3rd option on it. Okay, underneath the date cover option is your basic labels. Now the basic labels will fit next to the time on there, and there's everything from half hour, hour, hour and a half to 2 hour options on that. And this is the time appointment labels. That's what it's called in the drop down box. So again, you've got your hour, hour and a half, or sorry, half hour, hour, hour and a half, and 2 hour options. These will cover the time in the Daily Duo. Okay, the next option is going to be solid headers, and there's enough here to use 3 headers per day and have enough for your whole week. Okay, so there's 21 solid headers on this. We did decide not to do the washi headers for the mystery kit, so those will not be in there. Okay, here's the bottom box option. So let's talk about this for a minute. If you go back to the date covers, if I can find them, you'll see that there's 3, 2, and 2. So the way we structure our box options is to have 1 sheet with 2 and 1 sheet with 3. So if you're a person that likes to match the bottom box option with your washi option, then you're going to want to purchase one each of bottom box A, bottom box B, and bottom box C, and then single bottom box. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So the pattern on it's going to be a mystery, but if you're the type of person that likes all of your bottom boxes to be the same, you want to order bottom box A times 3, and then one of the single bottom boxes to make 7 days worth of bottom boxes, okay? A and single box will always match, okay? The two underneath of that, B and C, will be other random prints from the kit. Okay, now what did I do with the rest of my sheets here? I've lost my sheets. Hold on. Oh, wait, here they are. Okay, don't mind me. Okay, beneath the bottom box A, bottom box B, bottom box C, and single bottom box options are your checklist. Now, these are sized for this layout. Okay, and then underneath that, you've seen these. So you've got your thin washi and your deluxe washi. So if you are one of the people that likes the washi headers, let me know that in the survey that I'm sending out. They are one of our lower dollar selling add-ons, so for simplicity I did take them out. But if that's something you want to see, let me know in that survey. I left the link down in the description. But if not, you can always order additional washi sheets. So this one has 6 strips that will be just fine for trimming down and using as your little headers and dividers. Okay, inside of that listing, there is also an option for date dots because there are not date dots on this sheet. And if you're like me, you have a bazillion date dots, so you don't always need them, and it just seemed like a lot of extra waste for something like this. So these are what the date dots look like. They are available in square options. So let's see if I can pull this up without ruining the sheet. So you've got a square option here. This is what the font will look like, and they will always be black. And then there's also a circle option. So sorry about the lack of nail polish, guys. I'm trying to give my nails a break. That is the circle option. They are small. They're about 0.3 inches in size. Okay, so that takes care of your A5 Daily Duo. And then finally, we have the A5 Plum Daily. So this one, because of the size being so much smaller in the Plum than the Daily Duo, we were able to fit the date dots on this one, and they are square date dots. So it's got all of your washi's. Again, you're going to have a single pattern that has 3, another pattern that has 2, and a third pattern that has 2 also. Okay, beneath the date cover option, you're going to see your ombre covers. That's what these are. They go on the top left, right underneath the top strip where you put your washi date covers at. And there are also these checkbox strips. Okay, next up is the appointment labels. They're called time labels in the drop-down box. It's the 3rd box down. And then the 4th box is your basic labels. Okay, the boxes for the Plum Dailies we do differently. These are all going to be the same pattern. So you've got 5 of them on this sheet, and this is called bottom boxes. And then the next option down is your boxes and scripts. Okay, so that's what that sheet looks like. The next one in that list is the solid headers, which is here. I don't know what is going on with the exposure on this thing, but I guess the sun, oh, I see it. The parking lot next door has a car, and the sun is glaring off of the windshield. Okay, so this is a solid header strip. Again, no washi's for these, okay? In this listing, there's an option for time labels. Since the Plum Daily has that section over on the left side that has a little dotted line to put times, these will fit there. So we offer that in 2 options. We have, I think I got these backwards. I did. Okay, so the first option in there is it says time, 15 and 45. So these are the options for quarter-hour appointments. So 1:15, 1:45, 2:15, etc. Okay. The very last drop down in that listing is for the 0 and 30. So that has your 1, 132, 233, 334. Okay. So that is it. So if you have questions, reach out to me on any of the socials, leave a comment below. I will probably be checking this video's comments regularly, so this would probably be a great place to ask those questions, because I'm sure if you have a question, somebody else does too. So just to recap, the plan is to get the first mystery kit up on Thursday, February 10th. We will keep the listing live until Sunday evening, and then we will shut it down. At that point, it will be too late to order, because Monday morning we're going to start printing and cutting exactly what we need to fill those orders. Our hope is to get them out that same week on Friday, but the first couple kits, we want to give ourselves enough time to kind of work through the kinks and the glitches, so go ahead and plan for a shipping lead time of 1 to 1.5 weeks. If you want to add other things to your order, that's fine, but it's all going to ship at one time. So if you have other items, just be aware that the lead time is going to be longer than our normal processing, because these are not going to be ready to ship. So I think that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Come pick me up, 'cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly.